Hello Virgo, welcome in to Moon Arrow Tarot. We are gonna get going with a general reading for you guys for the week to come, December 17th to the 24th, I think. So I'm gonna take a look at recent past, see where the current energy is in the present moment, and then we'll take a look at the nearing future and then ask about any advice, message from source regarding that future energy. And then finally we'll move on to Lenormand, take a look there, see if there's any complimentary message with those energies, and then we will button everything up for my Virgos with a singular down message, or single point focus to walk away from this reading with. So with that, let's get into it here. What's going on with my Virgos out there? My hands cannot hold on to the cards today. I've forgotten how to hold the cards. They just are not working with my hands today. It's got to be that Mercury retrograde. They're not communicating well together. Okay, Virgo. So in our recent past, we've got the Five of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Wands. There potentially could have been some something that you were working on in the recent past. May have seen some bumps in the road. If there were others that you were involved with regarding whatever it is, I don't know if it's like your actual work or job or like a side hustle thing or whatever you're pouring your time and energy into, something that you're working on. It could be could be a hobby. It had some challenges, had some roadblocks, and I feel like you had managed to work past that, work through it. You gained some knowledge and maybe even received some assistance or help, and it was able to continue on, gain momentum, and got stronger. You worked through whatever the hiccups were, and you were able to become more successful with it and work through it. With that said, that is the overall energy. So something came up in the past that there were some obstacles, some challenges, some difficulty came up, but yeah, you received some help with it. You were able to work through it, and better on the other side. Kept charging forward, plugging ahead with it. But it has something to do with this energy. It is around something that you were working on or putting yourself, dedicating your time, effort, energy, your creative energies and active energy into. So then in our present, the present message, the present energy coming through, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Wheel, and the King of Swords. And so here, something new, gaining some information about, but then change, having some change along with this too, and some sort of other influence, a masculine energy influence, a leadership influence, something analytical, serious, structured, rigid. So maybe if it's pertaining to stuff in the past, maybe something that whatever it was that you were working on back here has kind of taken a little bit more of a stable turn, and it's kind of I don't want to say cooling off, but it's becoming more reliable, and you're exploring that a little bit. But there is a shift in what's going on now. Things are moving, things are changing, almost like there's an influence or an energy coming in to cause that change or to cause that shift. Like I kind of feel in order for this stability to happen, like you're getting somebody else on board or seeking assistance from someone more knowledgeable who maybe even has this experience and more experience than you, and you're kind of seeking their assistance to kind of, I feel like, manage things in a way. So not entirely sure what that's pertaining to, and I don't know if it's still involving a work situation, but change is happening here. There's definitely an air of change and movement, and maybe even a little like unsuredly, or you're out of your depth a little bit with this. But it does kind of also come across that it could be beneficial, that it may be a good thing to kind of hand things over to someone else or get their insight, get their assistance on how to kind of manage things. And then taking a look at our nearing future energy for Virgo, we have the Chariot, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Eight of Cups. So then things kind of take off again, and interestingly enough, we have the Queen of Swords here, so things also kind of settle down and starting to feel really comfortable, like within whatever change has taken place and where things are going. Almost like with the Eight of Cups here too, almost like not a merger, but it feels like in terms of business, like things have changed hands. And at first there was a little like, I'm unsure about this person coming and taking over, but now there's this comfort and there's this confidence in it and stability, and just like, you know, I'm very comfortable with this. I feel okay about this. So things then shift drastically, change, reaching a point of contentment with it and ready to kind of move on from it and leave it behind. Like you've gotten what you want out of it and things are good now. I can move on and walk away from it. So for my Virgos, whatever that may mean for you, that's what we have for your general reading with the week ahead, as your energies kind of come through and may transition throughout that week. That's really what we've got going on right now. So let's take a look and see what advice Source Energy has in this scenario, how the transition is taking place in the future. We're definitely getting the Wheel of Fortune again here, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So we've got the Ten of Cups, we've got the Five of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. That change is coming. So you're feeling good about it. Like I said, from down here, the advice is to kind of like follow your heart, go with what, you know, your heart is really telling you to do. And despite the fact that you might reach a point of kind of wavering, like feeling a little conflicted with perhaps decisions that you're making, or the energy surrounding this transition and this change that's actively going on right now, and how that's going to kind of continue to propel in the nearing future. There may be some wavering. I think it's just ultimately following your heart with that, and knowing that things are going to level out. It is going to be rewarding. You're going to kind of look back and have gratitude for that change to have, you know, come about and taken place, and you know, feeling good about it ultimately, that the time has come. The change is inevitable, that it's going to happen anyway, but it looks like it's all going to work out. There's going to be some little bumps in the road, you know, just like there was in the past, but in a different way. Like you may overthink a little bit. You may have some conflicting thoughts on, oh, should I do this? Is this the right thing? I mean, that's natural. I think we all do that when, you know, there's a shift in what we're used to in life, but that change is, you know, The change is definitely going to come. Things are going to keep moving, but I think ultimately it comes down to just contending with it internally with yourself and knowing the dust is going to settle. There's going to be stability out of it. Feel good about it. Feel in your own. Feel comfortable with it. That's the energy and the advice message that I'm getting overall. Yeah. Following the heart. And cards are not working with my hands today. What is up? All right. Definitely with what we're seeing there with the mice and the heart. I think you have to remember to trust yourself. Don't allow, follow your heart. Don't be your own worst enemy. Don't overthink. Don't try to deceive yourself into talking yourself out of it or thinking, no, I shouldn't do this. This is not the way to go. Follow your heart. Keep listening to that. It will not lead you astray. So Virgos, finally, we're going to button this up with our Tao Oracle and give you guys, one last little kind of present moment awareness parting gift to keep your focus centered. Yeah, cards are not working in my favor today, especially the big ones. So let's see what parting message we have for you. We have two here. I'm also trying to wrangle my tiny dog at the same time because this time of evening he wants a goodie every 5 minutes. So we're going through that right now. We have enthusiasm and splitting apart, self-expression, inspiring others, self-confidence, totality, success, sharing, and a positive response. And then on the other side, we've got splitting apart, impermanence, collapse, deterioration, separation, let go, surrender, eliminate the old, and death. So I think what's coming through here really speaks to this whole transitional period that you're currently going through and will continue to be going through, but the other side of it in the nearing future is really kind of just showing being okay with it, accepting it, seeing the good in it, being confident with the decision that you're making, and then you're closing a chapter and that's okay. Going with it, don't double back on it, don't second guess yourself, like we have here, that can being your own worst enemy sort of thing. Don't second guess. Just have the confidence to know that whatever it is, following your heart, as long as you do that, you can't go wrong. And just be confident in your capability of making this decision and moving forward with it and knowing that things will stabilize, the dust will settle, things are going to continue to move and propel, and things are going to continue to change, but nothing is permanent here. So that's a big part of the whole splitting apart thing. But ultimately, get excited about it, have the confidence with it, know that you have the potential to be successful in the choices that you make, and positive things can come to you from that. So my Virgos, that's what we've got for you here today with my little guy is getting frustrated. It's time to go give him some attention. But that's what I have for my Virgos today. I hope that this has been helpful for you guys. And with that, I hope to see you in the next video. Enjoy the rest of your day, Virgos.